Hey guys, it's aria. I am back after a year of hiatus. I know, I'm sorry, I haven't uploaded a lot. A year has gone by in Ateneo, and now I'm in Japan. How did that happen? Well, let's start with the beginning. So basically, I just applied for the junior term abroad program in Ateneo. Well, to apply for the program, I had a lot of things to do. As you can see in this master file, I had to choose which university, and turns out that after analyzing my options, University of Tsukuba is my best option. And actually, there was only one slot, so I was very nervous about that. And actually, fortunately, I got the slot, and I'm very happy about that. Of course, for my application, it had to be phenomenal. I should have very high grades. I should have a good resume, a good letter of motivation, good recommendation, and all of those sacrifices amounted to my acceptance in this university. But enough of those serious stuff. Now let's move on to these. I had a lot of documents to prepare even after my acceptance, like my passport, visa, and many other documents. So I made this master file to keep track of everything, even the subjects that I wanted to take. And after that, I have to list the stuff I needed to buy once I arrive here, the expenses that I would probably have, and a lot more budgeting stuff. And yeah, it required a lot of thinking. But who am I to complain? This is Japan. It has been a lifelong dream of mine to study here, and now I'm here. And of course, being here requires a lot of effort. You have to make a lot of sacrifices. That's just part of it. It's all up to you if it's worth it in the end. For me, it is. Okay, so after making the list, of course, I need a ticket. And after booking my ticket, I submitted my flight information to our international coordinator in University of Tsukuba. And then I would need to look at general guidelines once I arrive. So right now I'm looking at bicycles because having a bike in Japan is really helpful. And now, once all of that is done, I have to prepare my documents for the visa. So I had to go back and forth from Cavite to Ateneo to get my documents. Thankfully, my boyfriend accompanied me while I drive, so it was still a fun journey nonetheless. I think this was the day I got my certificate of eligibility, my acceptance letter, and many other documents that I would need as I apply for my Japan visa. Now, let's take the time to admire the environments of Ateneo. So, after this trip, I got my documents and then I applied for a visa a few days later, and then actually got my visa another few days later. So, it's actually a quick process. Now, that's left are orientations. Well, this is a goodbye to Ateneo for a while. I'll be back. Of course, my heart will always bleed blue. Now, what we've all been waiting for, my flight to Japan. So I arrived at the airport, filled up the departure card, walked to the gates, and then maybe chilled a bit because we were too early. Our flight boards at around 6 a.m. and we were there by 2 a.m. So we got coffee, I read a little bit, and then what do you know? It's boarding time. The line was pretty long since May and April were pretty high demand months for Japan. But I didn't really care because I was excited. So the long lines didn't bother me anyway, the delay didn't bother me anyway. And once I arrived, all my fatigue was gone like a pop of a bubble. Not gonna lie though, I am gonna miss the Philippines. The food, my family, my boyfriend, my dog, especially. But this is a temporary goodbye. I'll be back. The flight was actually really nice. It was smooth, a slight turbulence, but everything else was good. And the food was actually good, adequate. It was good. It was good. It passes my standards by a bit. But nothing beats hunger better than the view of Japan outside your window, especially if you're traveling for the first time. So, after getting out of the plane, I made my way towards the immigration, and this is just me walking in a very long hallway. After going through immigration, I of course went to get my bags. Immigration went smoothly actually. They didn't ask any questions and just let me through. After that, I went to the Sakura Mobile office to claim my SIM card. After setting up everything, I went to the University of Tsukuba satellite booth and went to get our bus numbers. They said that we were supposed to leave in like around 2 hours. And since we were hungry, we looked for a place to eat in the airport and found out like the restaurants are at the top level of the airport and we can't go there with our bags. So we just went to a nearby kombini. After eating, we had a lot of time before we leave, so we went down to the train station and got a Suica card. After that, we went back upstairs and waited for our bus. Now we're off to Tsukuba City, Ibaraki Prefecture. Honestly, so excited, and it's our first time seeing a Japanese bus. Not that there's any difference in the buses in the Philippines, but still, there's some excitement. It's gonna be a long way from Narita Airport to Tsukuba City, approximately around 1 to 2 hours. So, before then, let's have this montage. Finally, we've arrived at the University of Tsukuba. It's such a completely different scenery compared to the cityscapes of Tokyo or the bustling vibe of the Philippines. Well, that's about it from me. There will be a part two where I'll be showing how I'm settling in the university or in my dormitory. So, see you till then. Bye.